guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a video just showing you some of my favourite makeup brushes for sort of eyeshadows and things like that. It's just my top 6 essentials, if you like, makeup brushes for eye makeup. I would just like to point out this is literally just makeup brushes for your eyes. I'm not going to show you any sort of face brushes today because I don't know, I just wanted to go into detail about the different brushes that I find I like to use for my eyes. Let's get started. So just quickly, here are the 6 brushes that I'm going to go through with you today. They aren't necessarily the most expensive brushes. I've got quite a range actually. Some of them are from high street shops, others are I've got 2 Morphe brushes in here because they are just my favourite brushes, but yeah, I've got a selection here for you. First up is this one, which is one from Morphe. It's my M165 brush, and it's basically just a either a brow brush or an eyeliner brush. It is so precise. Literally, I don't know if you can see this very well, but it is such a defined line. It's so easy to get intricate details done with this brush. I just love doing my eyebrows with it because it just makes everything so much easier. If you've got a brush that's got quite a thick set of hairs, whatever you might say, if you've got like quite a thick brush, it can be really hard to get the intricate details. So this is probably my favourite that I've ever used, like for doing liner or brows. So yeah, that's my Morphe M165 brush. Another brush that I would say would be like kind of an essentials for eye makeup would be this one. This is my Real Techniques. I think it's just a shader brush, so I should probably double check that. Okay, I found the name. This one was actually from a set, so it was from the NYX Picks collection, and it is the Base Shadow Brush. This one is just really good for applying, if you need to apply a colour to your lid. It's a really nice brush to do that with. It's really soft and gentle, and it's just lovely. I really like it. You wouldn't use this brush for sort of intricate details or sort of maybe darker colours around the outside, but you might use it for a medium toned colour, just like I said, just to apply it to the lid. Next up is literally one of my favourite brushes that I have ever bought. I got this one fairly recently, so it is actually from H&M and it's their crease blending brush. It's such a nice brush, seriously, it is amazing. It's easy to blend with, but if you're applying a darker colour to the corner of your eye, for example, you can easily apply it because it's quite intricate as well, despite being a good blending brush. So yeah, you can get into the place where you want it to go and just really gently blend rather than doing a full sweeping blend. My next brush that I've picked is another one that I got quite cheaply from a high street store. Now I got this one from Wilko's actually. You would never think that they do any good makeup or, you know, makeup brushes, but this is actually a really good one. So it's their Smoky Eye Duo brush. I only use this side. I literally never use this side because, like I was talking about on the Morphe eyebrow and liner brush, this one is not precise at all. So I wouldn't recommend this angled brush, but on the other side, this is more like a pencil brush for doing smoky eyes. It's just really nice and defined, and it's lovely. I really like it. It would be just as good, if not better, if it just had that much of the brush. I don't need that bit. Now, this brush, I got this one, I think it was probably one of my first brushes that I ever got. It's one of those ones in those big kits that you get from like Amazon or eBay or something that's just like £10 for 20 brushes, but it is actually a really good brush. I use this one for like shading in under my brow or doing a fine bright inner corner. I suppose you could also use it for like a cut crease as well. If you wanted to apply the concealer with it, it would probably be quite a good brush for that. I think this one says Fräulein 3.8 or something. I think that's the set that I got. To still have it after all this time just shows how impressive this brush is, really, to be honest. Number 6, the very last brush that I'm going to show you is another Morphe brush. This one is their Morphe E13 brush. I literally use this in all of my makeup videos because it is the perfect blending brush. Unlike the crease blending brush, this one you would use for sort of more sweeping, just like to blend more of a whole area. So if you wanted to blend sort of the outer edge, you might use this one, or if you're doing your transition shade, this would be a really good brush to use for that. It's just really soft, it's got lovely like natural bristles. Bristles makes it sound spiky, it's not spiky. Hairs. So yeah, I really like this one. It's not so good, I guess, for doing intricate bits, but that is what I would use the H&M brush for, because as you can see, this one is quite a bit larger than this one, so they're both really good for different purposes. So that is my little rundown of my sort of essential 6 makeup brushes that I would recommend for eyeshadow looks. Yeah, I think I use all of these all the time because they're just really good, and I would definitely recommend them. I think most of them are probably still sold. Definitely the Morphe ones, the NYX picks, I guess they've probably got that kit still about, and the crease blending brush most likely is still, you can probably find it in H&M somewhere. These two though, I'm not too sure if you'd be able to find them still. I know that you probably could find a similar set that had something like this in it. And then with this one from Wilko's, I think they probably still do this one, to be honest. I haven't looked recently because obviously I've already got it, but I'm pretty sure that I have seen it there since I've bought it. I wasn't sure whether you would like to see sort of a quick care routine that I have for my brushes, but I don't know. So I can just run through quickly what I do to clean my brushes. And if you want to see a more in-depth video of me actually doing it, then just comment down below and I can maybe do that for you. So basically, when I'm cleaning my brushes, all that I do is I take the brush and I get a little bit of shampoo or soap, liquid soap, onto my hand. Shampoo is probably better because it's designed for your hair and stuff, so it's probably more caring on the brush. And so I just get a little bit onto my hand and I wet the brush and I literally just rub the brush into the soap or the shampoo, and then I just keep doing that until the brush runs clear, so like until the water runs clear, and then I just wash out all of the soap just to make sure there's no sort of soap in there anymore, because that can make it quite, I don't know, it just makes it weird. Then I just towel dry it and leave it somewhere to air dry. If I'm being a bit naughty, I do leave them on the radiator, but I don't think that's very good for them, so it's probably best to let them air dry. So maybe do it overnight when you're not going to need your makeup brushes, so that they're dry and ready for the morning. So that's just a quick run through of what I do to care and clean my brushes. I hope that that's been really informative for you. Please do let me know what you think about that down below. If you've got any questions at all, then just let me know and I'd love to help you out. I will see you in my next video then. So goodbye and thank you for watching.